Etiedo, Nitoite, Yenite Kami. I'm going to go ahead and speak in English for the audiences that I have outside of Calabar. I want to just give a brief explanation as why I brought Efikvoice to numerous platforms to make it a powerhouse. You know, when I started this platform in 2010, it wasn't called Efikvoice. This platform was called Efik National Youth. And at the time, I was the youth president of the one faction of the Efik National Association here in the United States. As the years progressed, the following grew very gradually, very gradually. I'm talking about very gradually. And as we know, us as Efiks, we are not so much publicized and pushed in the forefront to, basically promote our culture and heritage and spread awareness, not just our culture, but our identity as Efiks as a whole. Not just Efiks, but the Quas, the Efoots, Kyung. And so when I made this platform at that time, the platform was just growing gradually, like I said, But as the years progressed, people in the United States started knowing about it. Africans in the United States, not just Africans, but Americans, different nationalities. And so I took it upon myself in September of last year to kick this up a notch, turn it into something that is bigger than myself, not just as the youth president at the time, but to maximize our awareness, as a people as a whole. And so when I did this, I started seeing people follow the page on Facebook like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. When it got to like 8,000, 7,000, I said, let me actually post on the page. When I started doing that, I started seeing the posts blow up overnight. And I was like, this is insane, So I decided to change the name to Efikvoice, and that's how we got Efikvoice towards the end of September. Now, although I started in 2010, it was on Instagram, solemnly just Instagram. When I went to a cross-platform like Facebook, the platform just was indescribable as far as how this avenue was just going to shape. So I know I haven't fully answered the question as the motive as to why I built this platform, but I can say that I have goals and missions, and my mission solemnly is to create unification for our people, for my people, for bringing people to Calabar as a whole, to promote our culture, to bring uh, uh, lucrative gain to our people, like these other cultures do, these other tribes do, so why can't we do the same? Our culture is so rich, but some of them don't have the necessary resources to amplify what we have, and bring it to the forefront, which is okay. But me, I chose to solemnly do this and show things the right way. So that's bridging the gap between the old people and the new people. Yes, essentially, yes, the old people and the new people, but also the elders and the Gen Zs and the people after Gen Z or whatever. I fought into an old soul because my father, and my mother, my father was, many years older than me. And I won't disclose my mother's age, but, I'm an old soul. I always grew up around older people. And so that's why I have the hindsight and insight to bridge the gap, because I'm also only 27 years old, so I've been around my culture since the age of when I was in Pampers, but I began entertaining and serving my community at the as early age as 3 years old. I got around Ekwe at 3 years old. and everything like that. Nabo, whatever you want to call all the EDMs and things of that nature. I was performing, leading performances and everything. Everything is documented. You can see it. And so I wanted to just create this as an archive, create a platform for musicians, create a platform for chefs, people who make books, whoever, whatever thing that I can just amplify my community as a whole. And so the goal is to, I don't even have so many goals because I keep surpassing them every day. But ultimately, that is my mission. This is bigger than me. This platform is bigger than me. You know, people send me videos constantly, day to day, send me messages, and that's what keeps me going. I'm not asking for any financial gain from any of you, as I'm already financially getting to where I want to be, and I'm working for everything that I want. So there's just that. And I also made this platform to amplify and build myself, build my brand, build everything. So everything y'all think this is easy, this is done overnight. No, it's not done overnight. This was took 16 plus years for me. About 16 years roughly.